Hey guys, Dean here from fitnessnetworking.com, and today we're going to be going over diet tips for when ordering takeout. Okay, so focusing for today, we're looking at takeout because this is what a lot of people's downfall is. From my years of experience, takeouts are usually unavoidable and people will always end up getting them. This could be for a number of reasons. Either they're just tired after work, just feeling lazy, or they're not that good of a cook and a takeout's just the easiest option. But nobody gets fat by accident, and it usually comes down by a series of choices that are bad over a long period of time. So what I'm going to hopefully do today is break down the choices you make, show you what's right, show you what's wrong, and hopefully I can reprogram you to think and make better decisions next time you're ordering food. Today we are going to focus on pizza, but the principles can be applied to all other food areas as well. Of course, the type of place will matter, so try to pick the healthiest place you can possibly find. So there is different places that do make the food fresh with more natural ingredients, and then there's the other ones that do make the pre-made food like McDonald's and Burger King, where you can go to a mall where everything is made fresh to order. So by doing that, you're going to have more control over what you're eating. So today we're going to break down the differences in what a bad pizza looks like and what a good pizza looks like, and the difference in calories from just making a few simple choices when you're ordering food. But also, sometimes you do have to treat yourself, so don't hold yourself too accountable. Just make sure you have a good idea of what you're eating, why you're eating it, and what type of choices and what type of calories that choice will have. Okay, let's jump straight into this one. Alright, so as I said before, we're going to be going in and looking at pizzas, and all the results I have for you for today is going to come from Apache Pizza. No reason in particular, just randomly chose one of the pizza chains here in Ireland. So you can also do this online and check out some of the other places. You can also go Domino's, Pizza Hut, all of them will have their online calorie calculator, should be in their website somewhere. To start us off, we're going to look at just a plain cheese pizza, just tomato base with cheese pizza. Now in this one we didn't have a look at the different types of sauce variants either, so you can also take a look into those yourself. You can get little sauce, you can get extra sauce, you can also go with barbecue sauces, and depending on the takeaway you can also get different ones like garlic sauce and that stuff and different things to the base. So check out what you like, change that one around yourself and let me know about that one and what you think is the best. Alright, let's jump straight into this. So as you can see here, we have three different styles. We have thin, regular and stuffed crust, because a lot of people don't realize that just by making one of these options, it's just going to drastically decrease the amount of calories that pizza has. Because when you think about it, if you take the thin crust over the regular or the stuffed crust, you're eating a lot less bread than you would have if you got the regular or the stuffed crust. As you can see from the calorie counter there, if you look at the per servings, for the calorie for the tin, you're at 1050 calories per serving, and for the regular pizza you're up to 1692 calories. So there's a difference there of about 600 calories at least. And then of course with the stuffed crust, you add on all that extra crust, you add on the extra cheese, you add on a ton of different stuff, you're going up to 2109 calories per serving. So if you look at it from the regular to the tin, you can see there's a drastic decrease in the amount of calories that you've been eating. And this is going to make a huge difference to your overall calorie intake if you do decide to eat that pizza. So just clicking that one option, yeah, it's going to be a little bit less and it won't be as nice, but it is a good choice to make. You still do get to eat the pizza and you've saved a good few hundred calories by just clicking that one button. Mainly these calories are going to come away from the carb section because we're cutting in that bread in half. So as you can see from the carbohydrate resource there, you can see the tin will have 107 grams of carbs compared to the regular pizza with 241 grams of carbs per serving. So you can see the difference that that's going to make, especially if you're on a diet or you're on a low carb diet. You really got to track your carbs. If you're going by the percentage, if you start off with 30% carbs or whatever, you really have to focus in on these numbers. And by making that simple choice on tin or regular, you can really save yourself some extra calories in different places. But when you look at pizzas, a lot of people just don't go for the regular pizza. It will come down to the toppings, and the toppings are usually where it gets most people. So if we go on to the thing, this is what I used to get when I had pizza. you'd see I'd have pepperoni, bacon and meatballs. You'd have usually double bacon in there as well sometimes, depending on how it is, because I'm a big fan of meat and a lot of people are. And this one's along the lines of that mighty meaty pizza that a lot of pizza places seem to sell. Alright, and as you can see, just in a serving of pepperoni they add in 436 calories in just the pepperoni. Then you have 321 calories in the bacon, and you have 258 calorie in the meatball. So you add on that double bacon, and as you can see at the top, this is going to give you an overall total of 1326 calories added into that pizza. So even though people will choose the healthier thin option, they will add on a ton of extra toppings like extra cheese and the pepperoni and the bacon, not knowing that that is going to really set them back, and it's going to cause them to eat over their daily calories by just toppings alone. So this is key. This is where I want you to really start thinking about what toppings are you going to get, what is the best option, and can you replace it. It doesn't have to be all at once. Just think about it next time you go to order pizza. If you're going to order 3 things of meat or whatever you'd like, just being like, let's check how many calories are in that pepperoni, and can you just switch out one of them, just switch out that pepperoni for something a little healthier, or just leave out the pepperoni altogether, because you'll still save quite a few hundred calories by just doing that one alone. If you were to go with a healthier choice, I usually recommend going with more of the chicken options and more of the leaner types of meats that aren't going to be covered in grease or they're deep fried or anything like that. So as you can see here for this one, we have Cajun chicken, and one serving of the chicken is 122 calories, and that's the same for their peri peri chicken. And then one of my favorites is the jalapenos. As you can see, we only have 2 calories per serving, so you can go even lighter than this and stick to that more of the vegan style pizza, where you're going to get just peppers, jalapenos, sweet corn. All of those things are going to be perfectly fine. It's usually that greasy stuff that's going to get you. And then I also usually end up going for the pulled bourbon barbecue beef, and that's going to have 170 calories. Yeah, it still has 170 calories, but that's a hell of a lot better than any of the other ones we just discussed. So with this total all added up, we're going to come to 426 calories in total. So as you can see from the last one, we have a massive difference. So there's about 900 calories in the difference in just toppings alone. So you're already making a good bit of savings by just choosing the thin crust. Now look at the savings you're going to be making by just choosing the right toppings rather than the greasy ones or the unhealthy ones along the way. So play around with this yourself on the website, see the toppings you'd like, try a few different ones out, see what else you like, maybe leave 1 or 2 out next time, or maybe just make a couple of slices different. You can also do half and half in a lot of these pizza places. So try out half a good pizza, and you can do half of whatever your regular pizza is as well, and you can just see if you like the good pizza, or if you like the choices that doesn't have your favorite toppings or the extra cheese or the extra sauce on it. But then of course there is one area that goes hand in hand with pizza, and that is the sauce. Everyone always gets a ton of dipping sauce as well, which adds on even more calories. So as you can see, I've listed 3 out here. We've got barbecue sauce, taco sauce and garlic sauce as well. So if we start off with the barbecue sauce, you can see in an average serving we have 54 calories in there. So it's not too bad with the barbecue sauce, but then we go on to the taco sauce with 240 calories, and we have 257 in the garlic. So if you're eating the bad pizza with the bad toppings and you're adding on 2 or 3 of these dips, you're adding on way too many unnecessary calories here as well. So by just having 2 of those garlic or taco dips, you're easily adding on an extra 500 calories in that one meal by just the sauce alone. Okay, so if we look at the bad pizza versus the good pizza, you can see here at the top we have the regular cheese and tomato with the bad toppings. This is going to be equal to 1,692 calories for the base pizza plus 1,326 calories in toppings. This is going to give you a total of 3,018 calories per serving, which is quite a lot for that one meal. Now if we take that into consideration and we compare this with the good option with the thin crust and the good toppings, you can see we have 1,050 calories for the base plus 416 calories with the toppings as well, which is going to equal to 1466 calories. So that's going to be less than half of what the bad pizza has in it. As you can see, from just making those changes to the base and the toppings, you've saved a ton of calories here. And these are the choices over time which is going to help you reduce in that weight gain and to stay under your daily recommended calories. Because you can see a lot of people could eat a large pizza and stuff by themselves and have that extra calories in them that they don't need. So it's better to, if you are going to go all out and get a pizza, at least try to make the healthier choices and the healthier options and take into consideration the sauces. And then also as well, another topic that we didn't discuss here is what drink are you having with it. Are you having a can of Coke? Are you having a bottle of Coke with it as well, which is going to add on more sugar and more calories in the long run as well. So these are all areas you really need to take into consideration. And I really want you guys to think about it the next time you go to order pizza. What is your favorite foods? What can be replaced? What can be left out? And just try out, just click the thin crust. I guarantee half of you won't even notice the difference. Alright guys, I hope you found this one useful. Any comments, drop them down below and I will try to get back to you. Let me know how you get on. Do you have any recommendations for me on what you found has been a good calorie saver when you order takeout? Or has this covered all the basics? And I just want you to guys try this 1 to 2 times and you're going to see a major difference. But then again, it is also important to treat yourself as well. So don't be too crazy. If you do want to have a night off and go all out and get your favorite food, work away. Just remember what you're having and just get an idea of what's in each part that's building that pizza that's going to add on calories. How many sauces are you having? How many toppings are you having? How bad is each of those toppings? How much cheese did you get? Did you get the reduced cheese? Did you get the reduced sauce? These are all small details. Yeah, it can be annoying in the start, but once you understand that and you do it for a long time, you start to make these decisions subconsciously and you start to go, oh, this will be a lot worse for me from this compared to this. And you just kind of get an idea. And it's those things over a long period of time which is going to help to keep you staying slim and avoid any unnecessary weight gain from just getting that takeaway.